Hello everybody, this is Callie from Soulcraft Sisters and this is your full moon reading for the middle of November 2016. So a lot has happened since the new moon reading. We've had the election in America, which has had big effect on the entire world in terms of I guess emotions flaring up everywhere. Some people like, what's going on? What's gonna happen? I say let's turn to the cards and see what advice comes through to us at this point in time. So now look at the screen, look at the 4 different elements, see which one calls out to you this time around. And then I will turn over some cards and we'll see what each of these elements, what message is hiding behind each of these symbols. So let's start with the earth symbol this time around. We have the Knight of Spheres. He's planning. He's putting one piece in the puzzle at a time. Can you see in the background? There's like a puzzle. I don't know if you can see for the glare, but there's like a puzzle and he's putting in one piece at a time. He's taking his time. He's going within. He's going, okay, so which piece goes where? There's also like a map of a house. What do you call that? Like a blueprint almost. So he's mapping things out. He's putting things in their right place. This seems to be an instrument. So he's probably listening to the tunes. He's listening to where's the harmony. We've got the moon here as well. So it's telling me that he's taking his time. He's consulting with his intuition. He's in no hurry. He wants to do this right. He wants to make the plan exactly right. He wants to make the layout functional. So this is really a message to you guys to take things slowly, to not rush ahead. Better sort of kind of safe than sorry. This night is all about taking your good time. Don't making any sort of, by rushing you might make some mistakes, you might overlook some things. So sometimes taking it easy actually makes you move faster because you solve the things in the right order. So that's what I want to say at least. So this is a message and probably some qualities that you can bring in or lean on around this full moon time up until the next new moon time. So take your time. In business, at work, any great plans that you're hatching out, no need to rush. And listen, you've got all the answers inside. All right. And now we go on to fire. Okay. All right, fire. You get the 5 of Cups here. So we had the 5 of Cups, I believe, at the new moon for the wind element. So I mentioned back then there, when we've got dealing with cups, we're dealing with emotions. So you can see here there's like a little bit of an emotional glitch, a little bit of a not harmonious feeling in your emotional realm. This could also just be feeling slightly depleted. Maybe you're feeling a bit ill, like you've got a cough or you've got something in your body that's making it sort of, I want to do this, like you want to just be under the covers, not having to deal with too much stuff because you're a little bit, might be feeling a little bit under the weather. The landscape in the background here does not look too green or luscious. It's a little bit bleak. The wall here is crumbling a little bit. So maybe you're feeling that the foundations, and that might be your body for some of you, is not really stable somehow. But that's okay, because this all has to do with your emotions. So what I would just say here is be good to yourself. Don't make any probably emotional decisions where you don't feel in alignment right now. Maybe you want to postpone some things where you have to make an emotional decision about something. Just wait until you're sort of feeling more balanced, and just take care of yourself, I would say. It might also be that you're unsure which emotion to guide you. Like, it might be that you have different conflicting feelings about a certain thing, and you're not able to understand which one of these emotions right now is the one that you want to guide you into leading into doing something or acting or saying something. So maybe just be patient and wait until that becomes clear to you, because that's okay. This is part of the process of you probably feeling into what's true for you at this point in time regarding something specific in your life, and you would know what that is. All right, this is a general reading, so if you want to have a private reading, of course, that's always an option. But so I'm going to speak in general terms in these general readings. Now let's continue to the water element. All right, here we've got the devil. So here we see a lot of fire. We see eyes that are staring right into you, right into the fire pit. And when we're dealing with the devil, we're looking into the things or the parts of us that that we might not want to be, how can I say this? That we might not want to look at, parts of us that sort of, let's say with all this, the American election, you know, things flare up inside of us and we get in contact maybe in what we call the devil inside of us. We speak more sharply, maybe more freely about what really matters to us. You know, we become a bit more, we show sides of ourselves that might otherwise be hidden away or not shown the light of day as much as it is. But we all have that passionate voice inside of us. We can all get enraged, we can all be fearful, and usually the devil is a little bit about, to me at least, about reacting and exploding out of fear and anger and or keeping yourself in a mindset that's that overshadows the light, basically. So here you can see you're engulfed. There's engulfed in passion. Passion is good, you know. Feeling rage is not a bad thing. It's good. Get it out, you know. Just what this card seems to be saying. Stare into that part of you. Give it a voice if you feel you must, because you know. Putting a lid on things is just going to make things worse. But just, I would say, you can probably feel it happening. If it feels good to you, go for it. Lift that lid, get it out of your system, whatever it is. Just understand that I want to say rage fosters more rage. So make sure that you are able to sort of take a step back as well and free yourself from that anger, because Anger comes from fear. And I would say understand that nobody has any power over you to make you angry unless you want them to, unless you allow them to. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. Just be aware of things flaring up. That's okay. Make peace with that side of you. We all have a little devil inside of us. Just don't let it overtake you completely. And again, be aware of your influence on your outside world, the people around you. Remember, we're all connected, right? Okay, and lastly, we've got the wind. Okay, we've got the Queen of Cups here. Sorry if you can't see. Let me just... The sun is out, so we shouldn't really complain, but it might be making it hard to see the actual image. But here we've got unicorns. We've got the glass of wine, which runs through this whole suit of cups. Again, remember, cups is about emotions. And the queen, emotional queen. Okay, we've got the fish. Again, water, deep emotions, compassion. Okay, so I see this square here, and I see her sort of embracing it. I see you having the ability to embrace the harsh lines that are being drawn in society, or just around you. It might not be anything to do with the election, but it's just at the top of my head, so that's what keeps coming up. But this could be in any situation, any environment where things become a bit too black and white, and I see you hunching over, caring, telling people, hey, there are unicorns in the world, let's get some perspective. It's like you're softening the hard lines. You have this ability, and this, although it's a queen, I mean, it could be you could be a man watching this, but it's about softening the lines. That's what I want to say. I see it as a block of ice, and I see you warming it with compassion, not forceful, not forcing your opinions on anything. You just sort of very strong in your own emotional world. You can deal with any. It's like you see through the emotions. You understand emotions these next few weeks. You understand them. You feel them. It's like you know all of them, so you understand what's happening. But I think the message coming through here is just about let things play out around you and be the soft cushion, be the example of warmth. And be probably willing to lend a hug to the ones who need it, and to yourself. I see this as a very strong, powerful card, and some skills that you can draw on for your benefit these next 2 weeks. So that was it, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And I will see you at either your own private reading or at the upcoming new moon reading. Take care, everybody. Bye.